Odie, where are we going? Where are we going, fella? Huh? Where are we going? Do you know? I know. Odie's going to get groomed. Hey, Odie. Are you okay? Oh, gosh. Are you nervous? You a little nervous? I know. It's your first time. Well, we typically groom him. So guys, you know, here on the channel, I try to be transparent. So this is real life. I am cleaning out my freezers, and I also harvested some peppers, but what's really sad is how much food I'm getting rid of. This is loaded up with expired foods way past best by dates that were in my freezer for far too long, and we're getting rid of them. We're going to start anew. We're going to start new. We're going to start fresh, and we're going to start eating the food that I have in here that is still quality food, that's good, that will still be tasty, and I'm going to start making food out of this instead of adding to it. So this is one area where I have really gotten, among others, where I have really gotten behind since going back to work. Yes, guys, this is embarrassing and real life. But you gotta defrost your freezers. Alright guys, so let me show you what I did. I got it defrosted, and I tried to organize it. This is all good meat. What I did, this is one of those bags that has like the handles you can pull out. This is all my chicken. Some of this is chicken feet and backs and stuff for broth, and some of it is like chicken thighs. Like this one is one I picked up at Sprouts. It's got the chicken tenders, which make for a quick crock pot meal, or stir fry, something like that on the griddle. But this is all my chicken I have, and so we're gonna have to get through some of this. There's also a couple whole chickens in the bottom, and that I got from they're pasture raised, that I got from a local farm. And so that's my chicken that I have in my freezer. Then this one is this is beef bones for beef broth. I thought I had more than that, so I'm probably going to put in an order for some more beef bones from I actually got these from White Oak Farms, and so they do deals and stuff some of the times. Plus there's an LJ farmer where I like to get my ground beef and stuff from, so I will check Mountain Valley Farm as well. But I want to get some more beef bones so I can do some beef broth. I have some beef stew meat. These are both one of them is venison, one of them's bison. This is like that's all the ground beef I have, which is not usually I have more than that, but that's what we have, and we need to eat this before I get more. So that's gonna be my goal. Then up here in my basket, I actually wish I had another one of these. I need to see if I can order some more of these, because that would be helpful. This is all my pork. So this is plain ground sausage and hot ground sausage. I love to get this from Mountain Valley Farm. They do heritage raised pigs, and whoever does their processing does a great job. And so, and then this is some bacon from them, and this is some sausages from the local farmers market. This is my turkey burgers from Costco, and underneath the ground, let me move it. So underneath that bucket, this is the grass-fed, grass-finished hamburgers from Costco. So I have two full ones. This one is, what is that? It's got 4 or 5 in it, and the other one has like 8. I think they come with 15 or something. So I have 2 of those we picked up not long ago. And then this was on my last, the salmon was on my last one of my last Costco hauls. So that's kind of what is in this freezer. And my upright freezer that I have, I've pulled everything out, and it needs to go outside and totally defrost. It's a hot mess, but we got rid of a lot of stuff. I think the only thing I might have in there are some peppers from the garden, and I'm going to move that over while that one's defrosting. And then I'm just going to have to think about whether or not I want to keep that many freezers. I just don't know if I need that many freezers anymore. My kids are getting older. It's just John and I. They're here some of the time, but we have 2 refrigerators which also have freezers. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you keep the extra freezer? I know during garden season it would come in handy. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments. And yeah. So for this freezer, this is part of our second refrigerator. This is our old refrigerator that's in our garage. I moved butters over here, extra butter I had, ice packs. I actually have seeds that I have saved up here. Peppers, I have a Trader Joe's pie crust, some cookies, some shrimp. That's my kids. I have something else back there. Oh, organic strawberries, homemade pizza sauce and stuff is back there, and tallow. And then these are some pre-meals I have of fajitas. So these are, and as you can see, I'm freezing some of my guacamole because it's going to go out. It freezes great. You pull it out, have it with fajitas. It's great. So this one and more ice packs. And so I don't know where I got all these ice packs. But anyway, we got it cleaned out. We've got it organized. I need to go check my upstairs freezer. But that one doesn't have as many things in it because I keep ice and just a few little, we have a few ice packs that we keep up there for lunches, just a few little things. So I need to go up there. I know up there I do have some oxtails I need to cook. I had picked up a couple months ago when I went with the seniors to the Oriental Grocery, International Grocery, that's what it was, International Grocery in Austell. So I know those are up there, but that's about it. And I think I have some extra butter, and I have another pie crust and puff pastry in there as well. But making progress. How often do you guys go through your freezers? I was really inspired by Plow and Pantry. She's doing an October challenge where she's taking something out every day from the freezer, and if she puts anything in her freezer, she has to take a second item out, or however many items that she's putting in, she has to take out. So I'm not doing that for the whole month of October, but for the next couple weeks, I am going to be trying to get through this food because it needs to go, and we need to then refresh. So anyway, tell me in the comments how often you clean out your freezer, and how do you put, what kind of organizational things do you put if you have like a chest freezer? Because if I were going to get rid of one of them, I think I would get rid of the upright. I just don't know. Tell me what you think. Should I get rid of the upright freezer? And I will insert a picture of just how bad it needs defrosting. You talk about embarrassing, but I told you I'm real. I'm going to show you the real. So guys, can you see how thick the ice is on the walls? This is just shameful. Moving on, next chore. It is time to harvest my sweet potatoes. And let me tell you a story about these sweet potatoes. If you were here back in June, you saw me plant these. I got these from the Steele Family Farm up in Tennessee. This is my second year growing. They're from their slips. And I ordered them. I ordered a dozen slips, but they always send like a couple extras in case, you know, some of them don't look good or whatever. So I think I planted 14 slips in this bed. And I was so excited about them. These are Georgia Jets, which are supposed to be one of the sweetest sweet potatoes. It does extremely well in my area. So I was so excited to get my hand on some of these versus the Beauregard that I've been like, they're okay. But I really wanted to try these. Not 2 weeks after planting these, all but one plant was eaten by a critter. We'll just call it a critter. critter that's no longer a problem because my neighbor's cat took care of it. Unfortunately, the critter ate all of my sweet potato slips except for this one plant that you just saw me harvest the greens off of. I took the greens and I actually fed those to the chickens. I was so discouraged because I'm like, I'm not going to have a harvest. It's going to be very limited with just one plant. Boy, was I wrong. And I learned a very valuable lesson. And the lesson was that I was overplanting these beds with sweet potato slips. Because what happened once the critter took care of all the excess plants, this one plant was able to vine out over the bed and it came in contact with the soil as the leaves grew, as it vines out, and the roots came down into the soil. And to my surprise, this bed was covered in the top part of the bed. This is a deep bed with sweet potatoes. This was probably one of the best sweet potato harvests I've ever had. And going forward, I am never going to overplant my sweet potato beds again. I will spread them out so that there's multiple sweet potato beds because this is a great cover crop if you live in the southeast during those months where you can't really grow a whole lot because it just gets too hot and humid here. But sweet potatoes love hot and humid. I'm so thankful that I went out and I harvested this. This was a little bit late of a harvest for me, but it was beautiful. And check out at the end so you can see how many beautiful sweet potatoes I got. So I just got to the good dog store because it's time to get Odie. He has been gone for 7 hours, being groomed, being pampered, all the things. And so I'm going to go see what he looks like. I'm super excited. This is the first time I've actually paid to have him groomed. We've typically taken care of that at home. And I just don't have it. I'm tired and I've got too many other things to do. So sometimes you have to kind of farm out things, certain things that other people can do and honestly do better than you can. And so that's what I've done. So let's see how he looks. Oh my word, he is so beautiful. Look how white he is. Oh my goodness, he's so thrilled with how great he looks. So, moving on, these were some of the other vegetables that I harvested in some of our chicken eggs. And so I use this in my dinner. I don't know if you have seen the reel, the TikTok, the Insta video of this dish. I don't even know really what it's called, but it's the basil in the oven with orzo pasta. And you just take a rotisserie chicken, you chop it up, you put some fresh basil, you put some tomatoes, spinach, as well as like salt, pepper, all the things. This was so good. I will leave my recipe that I used in the description. You got to try it. Look at those sweet potatoes. I'll see you next time. Bye.